In this tutorial, we'll have a look at how Wood Green Academy teachers can use an Office 365 application called Forms to create and distribute quizzes and forms and surveys to anyone really, but ideally your classes. So once you're logged into Office 365, we're looking for the Forms app. If it doesn't appear, do go into All Apps. And then, yes, there's a lot here, but you'll be able to find it. They're in alphabetical order. So when we click on Forms, it's likely that you'll have nothing here because you haven't made any quizzes yet. There are two types of form. A new form, which is for surveys, or a new quiz, which means we can allocate scores and marks. So this is the one that we're going to be looking at. To create a new quiz, simply click on New Quiz. It's fairly self-explanatory. You get an option for a title, a description, and then you can click Add New Question and select Choice, Text, Rating. A couple of others at the end here. I tend to just use the multiple choice options. You can put your question in here. You can add image and video content if you so wish, and then you have, first of all, two options. You can add up to 10 options. You put your answers in. Once you've got your answers to your questions in, you can then tick the correct answer. We can also make this a required answer, so they have to, the recipient has to complete it to move on to the next question. And you can have it so that there can be more than one answer. If you want to make it really detailed, you can even click on here to provide feedback as to why certain questions are wrong or right. To add questions, once we click out of there, we just simply click New and repeat the process. It auto saves as we go. You can also preview to see what it looks like both on mobile and computer. You can, if you really want to, change the theme so you can have a relevant background picture. But the most important part after we've got the quiz is to share. So this is a bit that you need to think about carefully. I suggest that you keep it so that only people in my organisation can respond. That means the recipient, so the student or member of staff, has to log in with their Office 365 account. But what that means is you know who has put what answers in, so you'll have scores for your students if you send it to a class. That link can be sent via email or any other form that you want to, paste it into Teams, sent to your class. The students click on it, log in, and they can complete the quiz that you've done. If you want to share your quiz with your colleagues, you can get a duplicate link. If you send them this and they click on there, they will have their own copy of your quiz that they can use with their classes. If you want to work together, you can link and edit on here. However, if two teachers both send that out, you will get both classes' sets of data back. So I think the sharers template is the one that you might want to use when working with colleagues sharing resources. Once students have filled things in and this comes through live, you click on responses and you will see the answers, scores. You can even open that in Excel. At any point, if we go back to Forms, so I'm clicking at the top left, we can go back in to any of our surveys. These will always be here until you delete them, and you can pick up those responses at any time. So this is actually a survey that I've sent out, and we can see that we get detailed feedback. We can even drill down into what the specific responses from students are. So that's an overview on Forms. Hopefully it will be a useful platform for you to use. One last thing, that's your forms. If something has been shared with you, so I've got students to create content and share them to me, that will be in here. Group forms is specifically things linked to Teams, but we'll deal with that on a different day. Okay, good luck.